Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Flag burning. One Army veteran burned the flag. People burning the flag, you're going to go to jail. Come on in. A lot going on. Hey, Labs, Dustin, how are you? Nunez, good to see you. ABC 123, good evening, good evening. Appreciate you guys being here on this live stream. Today's topic is the flag burning. So, there was an Army veteran. After Trump has announced they'll be penalized with fines or jail sentence, what happens? More people are burning the flag. Hello, everybody. Welcome into today's live stream as tragedy hits a Minneapolis church, Catholic church, and Pope's not happy. Catholics are not happy. I'm not happy. As allegedly a transgender, it doesn't matter. We see straight, black, white, Italians, all types of people who are threats to Donald Trump. Don't like Trump, don't like the Catholic Church, taking it on poor innocent people. First day of school in the Catholic mass, in the Catholic school. Terrible, tragedy, upset, not good. American flag. What is going on with this world? It just gets worse and worse because people do not like Trump. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Let me make sure all the settings is okay here. Looking good on this end. Okay. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is off. Hold on, guys. I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi. I want the Wi-Fi off on this live here. Let's see here what we got here. All right. All right, we're looking good there. So Trump is warning all of us. All of us. Anybody burns the flag, actually, I don't know if a lot of people realize, if you go on the street, go to the front of your street, and I encourage you never, if you just, for the exception of fireworks, get some coffee, Sal. I got to get up early, Ozzy. I got to get up early, like 5 o'clock. I'm traveling out of here, out of Vegas. I'm just checking all the settings here. If you go out in your street and you just start a bonfire or you just light a piece of paper, theoretically it's a crime, let alone burning good old Betsy Ross here, an American flag. And this is upsets me, guys, when I think about it. See people burning the flag. I don't care if, shouts out and God bless our veterans, but I don't care if you're a veteran, military, police, Republican, Democrat, whoever you are, relative of mine, you burn the flag, I agree, 1 year in jail. Fact, I think 1 year is easy. I'd go a little harder, but whatever. 1 year, I would hit him with a fine and don't let him out at all. That's horrible. Now, if you're just coming in this live, you don't have to like Donald Trump. You don't have to support Donald Trump. You don't have to like any president on either side. That's your choice. And you could even say whatever you want to say behind closed doors at a bar having a beer. That's your choice. You could say most things on here. It's your choice. Most things without anything threats to any president. But when you go about burning the flag, starting a fire, particularly right after Trump implements this Pam Bondi, we're going to put this in. By the way, take a guess on what other Democrat leader was for Trump on this. I'm telling you guys, you can't make this up. Take a guess in the chat. I'll warn you, she's a female and she's a Democrat. Who agrees with Trump on this? Who also tried to implement this? Take a guess. And I don't know what's going on my screen here. I gotta clean this. It wasn't Biden, but take a guess. All right, that's a little bit. Take a guess. You guys can Google this after the live, or you can go back and Google and come back. You got it right. If you guessed Hillary Clinton, you guessed right. Hillary Clinton says, we're not going to put it. Now, she didn't come up with any kind of penalty, but she says, I'm not for this. You can't have it. Boy, I can't believe I'm giving Hillary 2 times in 1 month. One is, if Trump would end the war, he deserves the peace. I mean, if you ask all presidents, even Biden, that's one thing I think they would agree on, all presidents. If you burn the flag, as I'm getting text messages here from subscribers and representatives, guys. So if I'm hesitating, I'm looking up. You should get 1 year in jail. I think this should have been done a long time ago. What's your thoughts on this? And we're going to talk about this and the Catholic shooting today in Minneapolis. Is two were found deceased, dead, as is transgender man, woman, whatever, goes into the school mass first day of school, starts taking out his or her frustrations out on Catholics. In this time it's Catholics. Sometimes it's Jews. Sometimes it's Mennonites. Sometimes it's Mormons. We've seen it all. She only burns emails. Man, Ozzy, you got the coffee in you tonight. I like that. She only burns emails. Yeah. No, she says it, guys. You can Google it. Go back. She said it multiple times when she was running for president. You can't burn the flag. We will not tolerate it. And she said those words. I'd put the video out, but I got my TV cover and I'm packing up, ready to go this morning. I'm leaving for a couple of days. But yeah, that's a good one. Hello, Lemon J. Thank you for all your comments. Some great shorts. I put out a short yesterday. The guy, love his coffee. So thank you for that support. Yeah, Janine. First of all, Janine, how are you? Hope you're doing well, and thank you for being here. Maker's Mark Coffee. Good for you, Ozzy. Have one for me. I might be able to have one. I can get up early. Maybe I'll have one with you in a second, Ozzy. Janine, how are you? Murders. There hasn't been any murders since Trump in D.C. Since he's cleaned up the crime, Janine. Not one. And crime is way down. Doing the same in Chicago. So Trump is for all Americans. He wants to clean it up. No murders. Did you know that? None. At all. As soon as Trump brings in National Guard and sets up crime and relocating, first of all, fighting crime, relocating homeless people and get them safe, but also, mostly importantly, get more police on and National Guards and arresting these people. These people who steal. So if they do this, right, they won't steal no more. Hopefully they'll get out and a sentence and won't do more worse crimes. Trump's not putting up with anything, guys. But the flag, that really gets me. I never could understand, when you have these protests, I'm for protests. For a little bit. But what gets me is, why burn the flag? Why? Because there's a lot of veterans out there, Army, Air Force, Marines, and Navy, National Guards, who served this country, who worked and sacrificed their butts off so we can be having a beer, having pizza, enjoying our life with our kids and our grandkids. And never forget that, what the flag means. You don't like Trump and hate Trump, that's fine. You want to express yourself, and even on here, that's fine. I'm serious. Certain words. You want to, go to a bar and have it out with your Republican friends or your Democrats, fine, right? But when it gets to burning the flag, that's disrespect. That's not only disrespect to Trump, it's disrespectful to all presidents, even the worst ones like Biden. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here, guys. That's disrespectful to all presidents. The presidents that you voted on, the presidents you were disappointed on, Bush. It's disrespectful to you, your family, straight, gay, black, white, hillbilly, Italian, Jews, Latinos, all types of people. And I'm surprised that this took so long. And I say 1 year is not enough. I would double that. I'd go 2 years. And I'd pay a big fine. When you do that, you won't see them burning a flag again. Not at all. So I am behind Donald Trump 100,000%. And I talked to Democrat friends. And guess what? 10 out of 10 that I talked to today all agree. They don't agree on it should be 2 years, but they agree on the 1 year. Now, some Democrats are going to say this. No, it's all right. It's the Constitution. No, it is. It's bullshit. It's not your right. You don't burn the flag. You don't go out in the street and start a fire. I'll go a little farther. You don't do these things. You want to protest on a certain event or a certain issue, you want to make a protest up, then I say go for it. Have an intercom, be respectful. I don't think these protests should go on past 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I don't think they should be burning flags. You want to protest about Trump or this, that, whatever, that's fine. I don't believe in tearing statues down, Christopher Columbus or any of that kind of stuff, Martin Luther King. And that goes on both sides, Republicans or Democrats. But I got to be honest with you. You don't hear about it too much on one side. You only hear about a little bit, but mostly it's the left who does this. Now, I'm not saying the right are perfect. And there's some that just eats me up inside, some of the stuff they say. But you don't see that. They draw the line. They draw the line. So that's our topic tonight. Welcome, everybody. I am Sal, and I am upset about that. I'm also upset at the school mass shooting on Catholics. Now, I am Catholic. I don't like it on Mormons. I don't like it on Jewish, atheists, whatever your thing might be. Don't like it. Do not like it. Don't support it. And I blame the person who did it. But you know who takes responsibility of this too? The media. The media. The media needs to stop on both sides. Yes, Fox too, guys. Now, I'm not just, Sal's being fair. No, I see it on Fox too. I'm not blaming Fox on this. But I blame it on CNN, the media, to corrupt these people and put it in their craziness heads on how bad Trump is. It's got to stop on both sides. The weapons, for YouTube, I got to say weapons do not cause these fatalities. They don't. It's the craziness in the person first. But I do think I blame the news media on either side on these terrible, horrific events. These people are having mass, praying, whether you believe in prayers or not. Started the school year. Young children in Minneapolis, we're talking about today, this morning. And now 2 people, lives are gone, many injured. I think it was 17, Lemon J. That's how it should be in every city there, Ozzy. Terrible, terrible, upsetting, these mass shootings. Now, how do you stop these mass shootings? Let's talk about that. Should we? I'll read some comments. How do we stop this? I could stop it tomorrow. Not all of it. I could stop 80% of it tomorrow. I'll tell you how. 80% could stop. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to read some comments. Not going to be any time soon. Yeah, Pat. Welcome in, Pat. SP says people need Jesus. Amen. Sleep, welcome in. Sleep, how are you? Sleep. John, what's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to tell you how you can stop these mass shootings in these schools, movie theaters, bars, all this stuff. Not gangs, but school shootings. I could talk about school shootings and churches. I'm going to tell you how. There's lots of veterans out there. I'm going to speak on a lot of veterans. I'm not a veteran. And retired police and firefighters, people that have experience, that would protect your school for free. Oh, sure, Mr. YouTube Sal Capano. Nobody will do anything for free. If you give them something, an incentive, no state tax, cut them a break on their taxes, and God forbid they get gunned down in a shooting, take care of their family, things like that. I think a lot of them would do it for free or very little to occupy the mind, fight, keep metal detectors, lock the doors, and have a retired officer or veteran for free. I bet you someone here right now would do it for free. Maybe not every day, but they can rotate the shifts. Give a guy a lunch break, give a girl a lunch break. Sit there, and that, my friends, is how you take care of these mass shootings in schools, in churches, in sports events, and things like that. Lock the doors up. Lock them up. Get a metal detector. Experience. Not security guards. No defensive security guards. But somebody who can handle combat, law enforcement experience, and somebody who can afford it to do it for free or very little. Very little. That can work. And that needs to be done because I'm getting really tired of it. Waking up at least once a week now. What do you guys, about once a week? At least once a week. Maybe twice. You're hearing about these shootings. And in bars too. In bars in Montana. I mean, you're here. It's just too much. It's happening in the Mormon church. It's happening in Catholics. The Jewish community. Mennonite, all of them. Now this shooter, early preliminary, he didn't like, she, whatever the hell this person was, did not like Trump. And took it out on the Catholic because, Catholics are against a lot of this stuff. Now, I am not against, I'm Catholic, I'm not against homosexual, but they're against some of the, but anyhow, regardless, do you go to a Catholic school? It's just terrible. And you're hearing more and more of younger age people doing this. 18, 20, 21 years old. And then they end up unalive. I got it, guys, for YouTube. So I got warned before. So I know it's a privilege to be on here. But then they're unalive, And they are unalive. Cowards. All of them are cowards that do this. Any mass shooting is terrible. Amen. Any of them. Period. That's exactly right. So just terrible news today. Once again, in Minneapolis coming in. And also this burning the flag. And I hope that they stick to the guns and they give you 1 year in jail. And for that Army veteran, and God bless our vets, but for this veteran, he was wrong. To go out and do that. Burn that flag. Soon as Trump discussed that. Why? Because he doesn't like Trump? That's fine. Don't like Trump. Don't like Republicans. Don't like yourself. Don't like your family. But don't do that kind of stuff. I'd give him more than 1 year. That was horrible. Did you guys see it today? That was horrible. Let me see if I got a photo of it. There he is. This guy right here. That's horrible, guys. Take a look at that man. Good evening, Sherry. Look at that. I'm sorry. And that makes all the... I'm not knocking him for his service. I salute him. I know it's opposite on YouTube. I still appreciate, God bless him and his service. All veterans. But I cannot say he's a good man. I thank him. Thank you for your service. But he's not a good man to do that. And he needs that 1 year. Maybe that 1 year will set him a different thought. Maybe. And I don't mean different thought to become a Republican or to like Trump. But maybe he'll realize how he fought along with many beautiful veterans, men and women, for this country and what it really means. But to burn the flag. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and burn the flag. Like a little kid. That's not why he did it, Kelly, but thank you for your comment. I appreciate you. That's not why he did it. I got to get rid of the green screen. Hold on, guys. All right. That somebody said he no, and you're right about that. The country does forget, but that's not why that man did it. He did it because he don't like Trump. He hates Trump, and that's fine. Hey, Debbie, that's fine. Anybody on here hates Trump? That's fine. How many times you guys could express your feelings on here? I mean, I don't like when people say, "I hope Trump is," "I hope Biden is." I don't like it on either side. How many times I've said that, Janine? I don't want to hear it on Biden. Worst administration. I don't want to hear it on Clinton. I don't want to hear it on any of them. They don't like it. But you can come on here and express it. You can go to a bar and express it. You know, go talk to your church leader and express it. But to burn the flag is wrong. Know what the flag represents. And for people to say, I don't want to live here anymore, there's better places to live, I say to them, go. I guarantee you they'll be back shortly. Rosie O'Donnell. If you don't like it here, go. Because there's no other place better than the United States of America. How many times have I said it? We have so much here that other countries just don't have. There's some that are getting better, but there's nothing that I can think comes close. Can anybody? What is better than America? Now, I'm not saying to go live somewhere for a few months, or hey, to each his own. Maybe you want to move because you want to retire in Spain. Good. Italy. Good. Jamaica. Puerto Rico. Good. That's fine. But to say America sucks and burn your flag, that shows you hate all of us. So if you don't like Trump, that's fine. Don't like him. If you don't like Biden, that's fine. You don't like Clinton, that's fine. You don't like our future president, he or she, that's fine. Then if you continue to life, say what you want, hate, burn the flag, no. Threaten the president, no. Try to assassinate him, upsets me. This country is going to hell. And if it wasn't Trump the president, ladies and gentlemen, it could be me. It could be you. It's too much. Has to stop the hate. And I'm going to say it on both sides. So let me be the first MAGA Republican to say it's on both sides. It is. It is. It has to stop. No, let's be honest. It is. I don't like it. Not the flag burning, but the hate on both sides. It has to stop. I'm sick of hearing people say they haven't talked to the old man in 4 years. I go, how's your father? I haven't seen him. Do you know if he's alive? I don't know. He's a Democrat. Are you kidding me? Haven't talked to my mom. Why? She's a Republican. Get over it. It's horrible. So what do you think, guys? What do you think about is there anybody on here that's a veteran or a retired military police? Let us know. And the next question I would have, would you do it for free? Do what for free? Would you protect your schools and church for free with, everybody wants something, tax incentives, like no state tax, maybe a break on other things, and then making sure if something happens, an event, you get gunned down, that your family 100% is taken care of, and if they have a mortgage that's paid off. Mini-Me says, my father was a veteran in a family in the police force. So I'm wondering how many here would do this for some tax write-off. Maybe no take, or very minimum wage. Todd says, I'm a Navy veteran. Well, Todd, first of all, God bless you. Thank you so much for your service. Yep, I do it. There you go. Todd said he would do it. Todd would do it. With tax incentives, Todd. No state taxes. You something, right? Making sure your family's taken care of and if God forbid something would happen. Things like that. Maybe a bonus for 6 months. Todd, I know you're not saying this, Todd. I'm saying this, Todd. I'm saying this. 6-month bonus. Maybe a Christmas bonus. Todd would do it. How many more would do it? I don't have law. I wasn't in the military. I wasn't in the police force, but I can tell you this right now, I would do it. And I'm talking about breaks. Have 2, whatever, school hours. What is 4 hours, 6 hours in school? Oh, nice, Todd. Whoa, sign keeper, thank you so much. Thank you. Dropping a bomb, $50. High five, fist bump. Appreciate that so much, sign keeper. Thank you guys for these donations. As you know, I pass forward to these homeless people here. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, sign keeper. 100% gets forward. All memberships, all donations go right to our veterans and anyone is out there that's homeless in the Las Vegas metropolitan. So that gets all forward over to them, and reports out there every single day, helping out all types of people, whites and black and Hispanics. And by the way, I help out those who are illegal too. All right? Yes, I do. I don't ask them if they're illegal or not. I don't want them to starve. I'll help them out. I'm not for them coming here illegally and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but I'll help them out. I'll help them out. Thank you, Debbie. Absolutely. I don't ask them. I know a lot of people. Some people don't want to support me because they want me to interview them. My wife wants to do that. That's fine. It's not me. I don't think I need to sit there and say, oh, what happened to you? No. None of my business. If they want to open up, hey, can I talk to you like a few? Can I have a beer? Yeah, I'll have a beer with you. Cigar, you want to tell me? I'm here for you. But I'm not going to go out and approach them. Oh, what happened? This and that's just not me. But thank you. And I know there's people in here that are for burning the flag. And I just don't know how. I'm sorry. I don't know how you can be for it. That I don't know. I just don't know. Paulie, how are you? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hold on, Paul. Trying to give you a little more sausage sandwiches for the homeless. You got it, Paul. You got it. Thank you for that donation, all your donations. You know what I mean. I know you're saying it's okay. Thank you, Paul. Absolutely. We're going to get some sauce and peppers again. And by the way, anybody comes to Vegas, if you want sauce and peppers, we'll make it on the grill to my right. Yeah, I think we'll do that, Paul. I think we'll do that. Now, I'm going to be going away for a few days, just for 3 days. But I think we're going to do that. Sauces and peppers. And Paul, what I do, Paul, you can laugh. I make some a little spicy, and I ask them, but hey, this is guy, a little spicy. They're like us. Like us. KCB8, I agree. You want to burn the flag, move out of the United States of America. Yeah. Move out. Do you guys know this, Kyrock? If you burn the flag in Mexico, guess how many years you get? If you burn the flag in other countries, guess how many years you get? Try burning in Russia. Try burning in another country. You know what happens? Google it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mexico's 4 years in jail. Lemon J, you on here? I think I don't have my iPad. I think it's 4 years. Paul says, number 3 in the chat, in America, the American flag should never be burned, ever. Amen. Amen. Never. So you don't support free speech. How? All right. And first of all, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the comment. I'm going to treat this that you're just asking nicely. Okay. How is that free speech when you're burning United States of America flag? How is that free speech? Free speech is you're against a policy. You're against something that is not correctly satisfied on your belief. Okay? Burning the flag. How is that? Explain to me. Explain to me. Anybody. Am I wrong? Free speech is demonstrating. But not burning the flag. Not burning cars. Taking out grocery stores. pharmacies. We've seen it over and over. Fireworks, illegal fireworks to the police department. That's not. Burning the flag is a demonstration. All right, so somebody just put Moxie time. Good evening. Sorry, guys. I'm watching birds. I'm bird watching here. My wife. Burning the flag is a demonstration. You guys believe with that comment? You guys believe with that comment? Now be respectful on that, guys. But do you believe on that comment? Debbie, no? I'm sorry, I have to disagree on that. I think what this is coming in from a lot of people, I'm not saying from most of us on here, but I think what it is the hate. Ozzy says no. I think just people I bet you if you threw some cold water in your face, maybe had a cocktail if you can drink, and took a deep breath, you're still not going to like Trump, and that's fine. Let me look in the camera. But I guarantee you would take those words back, right? It's coming from inside because you really hate Donald Trump. That's what that's about. And it's a shame that people would go as far as burning the flag. I'm not saying you would with that comment, but we're burning the flag. That upsets me. Candy James, thank you for that donation. Let me give you a heart. God bless you. Absolutely. Beautiful flag behind me. Flag here. Flag here. I've seen a comment about a former Marine. Positive 26. Thank you for being here. It's a shame that the National Guard is outside my home as a former Marine. Thank you for your service as a former Marine. But what is the shame? So are you alluding to, and thank you for your service, God bless you and your family. So are you saying that you're not supporting the National Guards? Well, I understand the National Guards are there in an event that police cannot handle the situation on these crimes around Washington, Chicago, Vegas, California. They're not even carrying weapons until I think a couple days ago in Washington. And murders are down. So it's working. It's not going to fix everything, right? But it's working, right? It's not fixing. You're always going to have, even if you have what I just talked about, if you're just coming in, we're talking about the burning the flag, of course, and we're getting a little bit into the school shooting and the Catholic school shooting, church. If you hire these retired veterans or police officers, and they'll probably do it for absolutely nothing. We already had a subscriber on here, Todd, but it's not going to correct 100%, but it's going to help a lot, right? Laughs, whoa, 4 months up to 3 years in jail in Germany. Laughs, thank you. First of all, Laughs, thank you for the membership. I really appreciate you coming on. You're number one most of the time coming on here. Number one top fan. Thank you, and I agree. I agree with Laughs. I think they should increase it. I think Trump put in 1 year, he should go higher. I mean, everybody has different opinions. Chris Miller, welcome in. Trump is the best president of my lifetime. Chris, yes, I agree with you. On our lifetime. On our lifetime, yes. Absolutely. David says release the Epstein files. Herbie Hancock, what's happening, Herbie Hancock? Gregory, thank you for your comment. When will we learn? Barry Graham, welcome in. Trump is not a good man. Moderators, I have no problem with what Barry said. I mean, I disagree with Barry, moderators, and I have no problem. He's, it's his opinion. And I mean that, Barry. He didn't say, I hope that Trump, It's just his opinion. He didn't say anything bad. So I have no problem with that. So it was 4 years, huh? Laughs, 4 years if you, in Germany. Was that what it is? 4 years, you said? In Germany. Wow. Absolutely, Debbie. I respect him, but he's not perfect, and I call them out just for those who are new. But I respect him. And he's trying, and he's doing a lot. I mean, think about this, guys. I just got done saying, if you're just coming in, even Nancy. Now let's just say Nancy Pelosi. Even Hillary Clinton said back when she was running against Trump, came out, it's all over. And she says, we don't want burning the flag. She said it. It's out there. Google it. If you think I'm kidding, go Google it. It's out there. Just put in Hillary Clinton against burning the flag. And you'll see that she's agreeing with Trump. She didn't come out with what punishment, but she did use the words that punishment should happen. So there you go. There's a Democrat, Hillary Clinton, who doesn't like Trump, who's saying the same thing what Trump's doing on Monday. Put you in jail. Ghislaine Maxwell testimony has been released. Yeah, I've talked about that. I know all about that. Did Biden say that too? I didn't hear Biden say it. But yeah, I mean, was that Paul? Paul, I bet you, I'm going to go real far in this. I'll say this one more time. I bet you all presidents can agree on one thing. It's that. Everyone. Hate them, love them. Yes, even old man Biden, that was run by a committee, probably is against that. Gavin Newsom's not, though, guys. Gavin Newsom doesn't care. This guy's an idiot. Horrible. Trying to act tough and wants to run like he wants to be president. He's encouraging these riots, protests. He's encouraging it in California. Awful person, that man. Trump tries to help him out. If you think about it, Trump tried to help Gavin Newsom out. You're probably saying, how? When they had the Pal State fires, right? Before that, even he said, hey, I know you don't like me, I'm Trump, but won't you do like what Australia does? Moist down the forest and the woods, get a lot of water. I'm looking away because I'm watching, got a bird set over here, the parrots all over the house. I don't know where the hell my wife's at. And he said, then when the Pal State fires came, Trump went there, shaked his hand. He tried, Trump. Hey, you probably want to try next time, what Australia does in some other countries, and just get everything moist. You're going to have fires, Gavin, but it'll help. And Gavin says, no, not going to do it. All right. So Trump tried to help him. Tried to give him some advice. If you think about it, if Gavin would listen to him, then maybe he'd have a 2% chance to be president, not a 0%. You know what I mean? Or maybe, but now they're stupid. The new Democrat Party is that stupid. Listen to the man. He's smart. You might be president if you listen to him. By the time you're 80 years old, Gavin. All right, let me continue. It's the truth, though. Absolutely, Paul. It's the truth. I'm not saying it was Gavin Newsom's fault in the fires. I'm not saying he lit the fires. This is for YouTube and everybody on here. But I'm saying he didn't, but he could have prevented it from getting worse. Absolutely, Kyrock. It's just common sense. And I don't understand why the Democrats don't listen to Trump on certain things. I mean, I get the tariff stuff. Not that I'm against it. I get them disagreeing on, but even the tariff tax. How come they haven't come? I said this like a broken record, Randy. Why don't the Democrats come out and say, you know what? I have something here. What is it? I have something that's better than tariff tax. I think Trump would probably be a little defensive. I'm going to be honest with my viewers. But he would at least look at it and say, I don't like this. I don't like this. Hey, this might work. Why don't they do it? Because they have no idea what to do. All they know about is making people come here illegal. They don't care about them, so they can rig elections, right? Get the illegals who they don't care about. They don't care about. Everybody thinks they care about illegals. No, they're using them and to get future votes, so they get more money in their pockets and get more money in their pockets that they came in underlying trading like Nancy Pelosi. That's all they're all about. I say this over and over. The Democrat Party is finished with Bill Clinton. Over. For nude. They have no other way to come up with anything. Nothing. Now I'm seeing some Trump is horrible in here. Thank you so much for liking these live streams, guys. Thank you, moderators, for being here. Shout out to Mike M., who's not with us today. He's enjoying a beautiful vacation. He'll be back, I believe, next week. Shout out to Lemon J. Janine. Crystal. I don't know if I've seen Crystal in. I'm hoping Crystal's feeling good. And all the other moderators on here to help keep this channel where it's at. If you're new to the channel, let us know if you're new. If you feel comfortable, where you're from. If you feel comfortable, we appreciate all new subscribers, and we're live almost every day. I did take yesterday off, guys. I had a lot on my plate and working in my job and working for homeless and doing this and that. I was exhausted. But almost every day we're live. Now, I will be leaving tomorrow morning early. I don't know what the hell, my wife's got this early flight, but we're going to be going visiting my daughter, my stepdaughter, in Reno. So I'll be gone for 2-3 days. I'm going to hopefully set up some kind of homeless thing there. I hear that homeless in Reno they got a homeless problem, not like Las Vegas, so I'll probably go ahead and help out a few there. And then back to Vegas on Monday morning. Kyrock, busy. It's good. I'm really busy. Things have picked back up in my business, in the personal training business. So thank you. Yes. Washington Redskins. Yep. I am doing good. Doing good. Just looking at some comments that I can read. Someone watching, welcome in. Commanders, Redskins. The border. I'm even Trump surprised. The border, there's nobody coming over. Thank goodness nobody is losing their lives trying to come over. So most people don't talk about that. And it's closed. Connor, how are you? I'm not going to go back and forth on this Redskin thing. Either way, the team sucks. They're not going to ever beat the Eagles. Okay? A real football team. They have no chance. Not at all. I don't care what the hell their team is. They can be called the Italian Stallions. I don't care. They'll never win. They're not going to win anything. It'll be another 100 years. Them or the Raiders. Okay, here it comes. Give it to me. LGBT for Trump. How are you? Do you support Israel? Yes. Do I trust the president? Do I trust the prime minister? No. Netanyahu, I don't trust that guy. I support him. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you. Good topic tonight on the flag here. And I think there should be 1 year is not enough. I think Trump was being easy 1 year. It should increase it to 2. Hamas is, if you look it up, it just means evil, Connor. Hamas means evil. All right. And another topic we're talking about was the shooting today, the mass shooting, domestic terrorism as a person goes into the church or shoots in the church because of hating Trump, hating Catholics. Well, we see this over and over, not just on Catholics. We see it on Jews, Mormons. And on this situation, it was a combination of not liking Trump and not liking Catholics. And then the coward, took unalive. Hey, Richard, why didn't I see you come in here, Richard? Richard's been here. Sorry, Richard. Thank you. I just don't. I'm trying to understand how anyone could support burning a flag. Can somebody? I'm ears. I mean, how could you support that? Or disrespect? I'll even go farther. Being disrespectful to the flag. I don't get it. Connor, amen, Connor. Amen. Oh, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. So I try to catch, when it's not too busy, I try to catch the moderators who. There is no excuse for burning the flag. None. Amen. I would never support that. Never. So I talked to my mom. She's doing fine. As a lot of you know, she's a Democrat. And my mom, I'm not saying this. How can we get my mom on, Maribel? My mom says she doesn't support that. And she don't like Trump. I love her. She don't like a lot of things that Trump is doing. She don't like open borders either. But she likes that he's doing that. She don't wish harm on him. She calls him some names. She'll call him Hitler and stuff like that. She's my mom, and I say, Mom, but I said, what about the flag? No, she says. So there you go. How can anybody, Democrat, Republican, don't care about politics? Even if you don't care about politics, I understand. Support burning the flag. We can't burn the flag, but we can change. Is that I think what you said? Somebody said I'm like your mom. Yeah, it's just, crazy. I don't know what happened in this world. I don't know. Amen, Kyrock. And that's our topic, because Trump is saying, hey, 1 year, you're behind. And I'll go a little farther for those who are just coming in a little later. We've been on for 50 minutes about Hillary Clinton. If you go back and Google it, she says the same thing. She never said about a 1 year sentence, but Hillary says, no, we don't want that. That's not what America's about. She did say that. French fries, how are you? She did say that. Junior, welcome in. Garza, hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome in. God bless you. I disagree, Mark Kelly. I disagree with you. Amen, Connor. Love that. Love to see that. If you love the flag, put it in USA. USA. Every channel for this week, next week, should be putting a flag. USA. Yeah, I wanted to talk about it last night, guys, but I had a long day. I said, well, let me talk about it tonight. Kyrock. Love that, Paul. Amen, Debbie. Amen, Lemon J. God bless. God bless, Kyrock. I love the American flag and the Mexican flag. God bless. God bless. I love the American flag first. I love the Italian flag. That's where my family's from. Love that message. Did you see that message from Mexico? I love the United States flag. I love the Mexican flag. Love it. And that goes for anybody. Come back, Kid 39. Love the name, by the way. I hear you. I hear you, my friend. So that veteran, Army veteran, was it Lemon J? Army veteran, to do that right after Trump announces a penalty to go to jail, spiteful, burns the flag. I'm sure he, after about 6 months, when he's in jail, eating burnt toast and old oatmeal and bad gas, he's going to say, oh my goodness, I love the United States of America. Teach him or her or anybody else a lesson. So I advise you not to burn the American flag. I know you like him, Paul. I'm still with Marco Rubio or JD. I wouldn't care if they gave him 2 years. That's what I think. You know, that's what I say. 2 years. Army veteran. Okay, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate Lemon J for catching that, listening. Yeah, I've been following Marco. Either one, but I really like Marco. Patrick says Epstein's still alive. Possible. I don't think so. Yeah, either one. God bless you, Vance. 4th generation. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you are a veteran on here, God bless you. And that veteran that did that flag, I'm going to say, God bless him too. Hold on. Hold on. God bless that guy. But, hold on. I just want to put him up on the screen. Give me a second. We're going to put him up one more time. So there he is. So I say to him, first, God bless him and his family, and thank you for your service. But he deserves the 1 year for what he did. Now, he doesn't like Trump, but to do something like he knows better. That was a horrible thing for him to do. Horrible. The hell am I doing here? I want to get off the screen and my thumb gets in the way. Debbie says 2 years. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because, you know, I guarantee he won't be burning any more flags, Debbie. Terry, what's happening, Bama girl? We got Ozzy in the house. A few Alabama the other night in here. Andy, how are you, Andy? No, I'm not. I am not a vet. My cousin served 20 years. Thank you for that donation. Appreciate you. It's illegal to do under the flag and the blue flag. Thank you. Appreciate you. You think vets would be the last people to burn the flag? Yeah, you know, you would think so, Lemon J. But I think I'm speaking from here. You got to still thank him. I know a lot of people are upset. I'm surely upset. But, you know, he fought for this country. But I think after his 6 months, Debbie, I know you said 2 years, he'll probably regret it. You know, he might still not like Trump. That's fine, but he'll regret that. Guarantee you, he won't burn the flag again. But yeah, I hear you, Lemon J. You expect that from, I don't know. You know, he just figured, hey, maybe he thought that Trump wasn't serious, you know? I don't think so, though. I think he just had, people have so much excuse me, people have so much hate on Donald Trump. It's horrible. God bless your daddy. My daddy was I'm reading the comments. Sherry K says, my daddy was on an aircraft carrier back in 1965 when I was born. Wow. God bless. Terry was welcome in. Yeah, Trump is all in on arresting, giving you 1 year. It was a veteran, Army veteran, who shortly after burned his flag that I just showed. And he is, Trump's not happy about it. Let him out, Eric. Welcome in the chat, guys. Appreciate you being here on this Thursday. Oh, Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. I've been busy. Absolutely, Kyrock. What's going on, Max? Yeah, it is sad, Terry. It really is to see that stuff. Wanda, welcome in. Says screw Trump. There's Max over here, Kyrock. Look at Max. Max, you okay? I got flags right here. I got flags. Flags here. Flags here. And of course the flag here. And a flag there. Trump won, get over it. What do you want from me? Yeah, that upsets me, man. I can tolerate some stuff, but when it comes to that, burning the flag, I said we got to talk about this. First time in a while, Terry. Max couldn't hold in last night. He's getting old. And I was out. Usually I can hear him, Terry. I can hear him scratching on the door. My dog, we're talking about real quick. Scratching. I just couldn't get there in time. And first time in a while. He had a little accident. Jesse Waffle, welcome back in. Appreciate you being here on this Wednesday. I know I said Thursday a little while ago. Finally, I seen a Republican on YouTube. Come on. They're all over the place. Some great Republicans, conservatives, whatever on YouTube. Amen, Paul. God bless Max, yeah. So much winning. I don't get tired of it. Trump is winning. You get tired of winning? Keep on winning. Just like the Eagles. Eagles and Trump just keep winning. Keep the Republican Party. Common sense, because the Democrats can't think of anything to make it better. Until they do, then maybe we'll think about it. It's going to be a long time. Let me have the honor of that. Lone Wolf, how are you? I probably only timed out 10 people since I've been doing these live streams. Maybe. 10. And that's not calling out the monitor. But that one there, he or she had to go. Amen, Tish. I had him there, but Maribel picked him up. It's funny you say that, Richard. Maribel had him. She picked him up because she was cleaning the floor, and we were all sleeping. It's one of those days. The whole house was just. And Max usually scratches, but yeah, we normally have him. But that's his first time that he's done that. in about a year. Go Birds, John. Opening day, Cowboys, Cowgirls, whatever you want to say. Can you even say that anymore? There goes all my Cowboy subscribers. I love that, Lemon J. I love that. Mike says the economy is really going to start clear. I think it's already. Mike, I think it's right now. Or I know what you're saying. We're going to look back 6 months, going to be better. I read that comment about the flag. Flies all over the place. You know, that's a great comment. The Democrats think they're still running against Trump. You know, that's yeah. It's almost like they're Gavin Newsom all running against them. They have no chance. I can't think of one Democrat that can beat the next Marco Rubio or J.D. Vance. Or whoever. Maybe somebody else. I'm just naming the two. Thank you, Lemon J. Hey guys, thank you for being here tonight on this Wednesday. Once again, we are a homeless channel. We appreciate it. All donations 100% and the memberships help out. We pass it forward, me and my wife, and help out the homeless. So like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you're new, let us know if you feel comfortable where you're coming in from. We appreciate it. Man, where the hell these flyers are coming at? And now make sure you have all notifications on, guys. Ashley, thank you. I don't agree most times, Sal, but I appreciate you being open. Hey, Ashley, thank you so much. And I've seen you in here. Appreciate the donation, and I appreciate your support. And thank you for those kind words. Ashley, I don't agree on everything anybody says all the time. I'm just so happen to be, I've called Trump out many times. I don't know how long you've been with me, Ashley, but I've called him out, and my wife gets mad because she's a big Trump. I'm just who I am, what you see. You have your opinion. That one that I timed now because he gave the middle finger to the flag. So that shows me he didn't want to be part of this. You can come in here and disagree. Who the hell am I? Don't like Trump? That's your opinion. I mean that. My mom doesn't like Trump. But I tell you, I'm not making this up. I wish I can get my mom on. She didn't like the flag burning. But thank you, Ashley. Or she don't like threats on Trump. But she don't like him. She don't support him, rather. Thank you so much. Maribel, these flags are flags. The flies. Where's that spray at? We got a fly problem here. Flies. Terry, I think, did I get that? Sounds in your picket last Gasper. Yeah, I seen that. Terry, our gas is still high here. You know why? Because of Gavin Newsom. Where? Is here. Las Vegas. Why is it high in Vegas? California. They won't open up the refinery. It's all his fault. It did go down, though, but not where it should be. All right. Some of these comments are just not making sense. I'm not going to time them out, but I can't take them serious, some of them. Yeah, it's not too bad, Lemon J. Hey, Brian. Not too bad. It's supposed to cool down. I can't wait to go to Reno, though. And then we're going to go up to Tahoe one night where it'll be like high 70. I can't wait for that. Ann Joyce, how are you, Ann? Peyton, how are you, Peyton Frost? Kyrock, yes, always. Good, Ann. Always, Kyrock. Thank you for the 61 likes. Appreciate the moderators once again. All new subscribers, all donations, all memberships, well appreciated as it helps me and my wife continue fighting homeless. All we can do is try and get them a little food in their tummies and get them off the streets who want help. Thank you so much. Amen, Ozzy. I'm jealous, Terry. I might see that, Terry. I'm going up to Reno. We might go up to Tahoe one night. So I might see that temperature. God bless your dad, Ann. Ann's dad's a vet. God bless him and you and your family. No, I haven't, Kyrock. I haven't. That's funny. Not yet. Yeah, I'm jealous of the weather. Yeah, I know, Paul. You're right. Ashley's right. Thank you for number 3 on the chat as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the world's upside down. Ashley, everybody on here, on both sides. I've said it multiple times. And let's be honest. And I do believe, it's not the fault of this crazy lunatic. Can I say that on here? Who took it out, his frustrations on the Catholics. And we've seen it on the Jewish community and so on and so forth, right? It's just out of control. But I'm not blaming the media 100% or even 50%. But I do blame Fox, not on this, and CNN, and a lot of the media I know they got to pay their bills, but to continue the hate on Trump or the hate on Biden. I'm being honest, both sides. A lot of people are not going to hear this. I speak the truth. And I think it plays in to these nuts. It gets into their heads. They're not making them do it, but gets in their heads, and this next generation. And, did it happen in the 70s when I grew up? Absolutely. But probably not as much. It wasn't out there now with all the social media and this, that, whatever. Plays a part. And I'm afraid it's going to continue to get out of control. Because people say, it's because of Trump's president. Oh, it's because of Biden was president. No. Marco Rubio could be the president. They're going to have faults on him and call him names I won't say. Maybe it'd be J.D. Vance. Maybe it'll be a female president. And you'll have hate on a female. Maybe it'll be an Italian president. We won't put up with it. Just kidding. Maybe it'll be a Jewish president. Maybe it'll be a gay president. I don't care if he or she is good and supports my issues. I'll vote. But either way, they're going to do the same thing on a gay, a woman, Italian, Latino. No matter what. Things need to change when it goes as far as that. American dream. God bless. I hear you. Now, what's up, Adrian? I'm on. Before Trump removed my dad's rights as a vet. Phil says, yeah, burning the flag is just wrong. That's from Phil, subscriber Phil. Lemon J, loyal moderator, says, Anthony, no, because it indicates mental instability. Anthony's laughing out loud because I didn't answer your question. I have no comment on that. I mean, I don't know how I would decide on things, Anthony. I'm just being honest. Hey, thank you so much for the likes on these lives. Appreciate it. Make sure you support your other YouTube channel when you're finished with this. Like if you enjoy their content. If you look, Terry, thank you. If you would go on to YouTube right now and just type in Hillary Clinton, her opinion on burning the flag, Hillary has said it. Not tolerate it. Hillary Clinton said it, and other presidents have said it. So Is it getting dark? Get some lights on? No, I was asking about the bug spray. Oh, yeah. Maribel says hi, everybody. She's packing. That's why she's not on here. Hey, Brian B., how are you? I don't see anything. There's nothing wrong with Trump's health. But thank you for your comment. Appreciate you being here. God bless you. Other than he's a little overweight. God bless your grandfather in World War II. She says hello. Yeah, she's packing for this little trip that we're going to. I haven't heard anything about Trump's heart problems at all. Okay, he had some hand problems from shaking hands too much. His hands swollen up. He might have had some fluid, but it wasn't around his lungs or heart. I didn't hear anything about that. So let's not make up. You're entitled to your opinion, but let's not make up shit that's not true. I just said he's a little overweight, and I'm a personal trainer. I call it as it is, but it doesn't mean he has health problems. Okay? Because I'm not overweight, and I can be with the Lord tomorrow. So, but he has probably as a president wouldn't be a bad idea to take off a few pounds. But Biden had a health problem. Everybody's seen it. Everybody knows it. And we wish him well with everything. I mean that. Me. I'm not speaking on everybody. For me. I wish him well. Biden. He has nothing. I haven't read any reports as of now, Dave. But thank you for your comment. Our subscriber Lemon J says just had a physical and was cleared. Yeah, I thought he was cleared too, other than his hand problem, carpal tunnel or something with his hand. That's all. Yeah, you can. If I shake hands, somebody grabs my hands real tight, it can bother your hand. It wasn't anything serious. Let's move on. Well, George B., thank you for coming in, but to say something like that, bet Trump's, I mean, come on. I can't find the spray. Oh, here, I got it. All right. Let's move on. I'm not going to go back and forth on his heart problem. I'm not doubting you. I didn't read anything. Nothing's out on the Wall Street Journal. It's a news report. That's what I go by, or anything like that. So for me, I would say he's got a full good health, except that he probably should take off some weight. Yeah, that talk is evil. And Debbie, I'll go a little farther. I don't care if it was on Biden. Debbie, you've been with me a while. How many times were people? When Biden had his not skin cancer, prostate stage 4, I didn't like it. There was people saying, "Oh, he should blah, 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 blank blank." Well, I didn't like that. Don't support him. Horrible committee, not a president. All that stuff, right? Second worst, probably the worst ever. But to wish that on anybody, a president, no. Or wishing it, or joking, in his way, he was joking. I know he was joking, but. I don't like it. All right. Of course, me too. Feel bad. Yeah, we have a fly problem tonight. And we normally don't get flies. We get flies in Vegas, but not like this. I think so, Pat. Are you hearing him talk? He's sharp. Pat, no, read that comment, guys. Oh, Biden was sharp. I think that Trump. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Janine. Hey, Fat Gray Man, what's happening? Good to see you. American Dream, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Welcome in. Appreciate your support. Anybody new? We're live almost every night. Took a break last night. Amen, Kyrock. Absolutely. It's common sense. I mean, just not even common sense. It's just horrible. Ashley, thank you for number 3. Thank you for that donation. What made you want to start a live channel? I help out the homeless, and actually, he's on here now. The live. You said live. YouTube was Adrian. I know you didn't ask about YouTube. Adrian was just in there. Mike M. I was doing a live one night. We had some crime here. Be honest with you, Ashley, and to make the long story short, he enjoyed it, and I had some viewers on here, and then I was doing some shorts on homelessness. We started talking about it. As you know, I'm a Trump supporter. We got involved with politics. I just enjoyed the passion for it. Wanted to clarify some things. Start lives, but we don't just talk about politics on this channel. We talk about breaking news stories, these mass shootings, weather. I enjoy it. We have fun. We go off track sometimes. That's what these lives are. So everybody's channel has a different live, do different things. You asked, I told. That's what we do. Erica, welcome in. Trump is the worst president ever, according to Erica. Still like your name, Erica. It's not working. My wife says that is a bug. It's worse. Pat says Trump. Yeah, I think so. It's for 78 years young. Yeah, he's even Bernie. If you're new to my channel, and I'm not just making it fair, I won't never support Bernie. But he's sharp, Bernie. Stay with me, my conservatives. He believes in his own bullshit, but he's very sharp for his age. You know what I mean? Where some people are not sharp. Okay? My mom is sharp, you know? For her age. You know, some people are, blessed and sharp and others aren't. Trump is focused. Even for those who don't support him, disagrees. Very sharp. So, I like how he's positive. I got to tell you guys, let's rewind. Can we rewind for 1 minute? If we go back to the pandemic and you were listening to when Trump was president, I'm not going to get into the whole pandemic tonight, but you get into, if you turn the news on, remember there was nothing on, no sports? I was going nuts. But I didn't feel, I felt there was hope. In the beginning, I felt like, man, we ever going to open up? That's me. I bet you a lot of us felt that way. But when I listened to Trump, I knew that this will pass, that things will be better. The next day will be better. Now, it doesn't mean we lost people and all that. But he kept us positive. He's a motivator. I like that. Opposed to somebody, well, Biden just didn't have it. But opposed to somebody who's just negative, or don't have it. Like we have a mayor here. I'm skipping over. He's just not, there's no energy. I need some energy. I need some people to be positive. When you turned on the TV, you felt that there was hope, that we're going to get through this. It'll be better days ahead, so. All right. I'm done with this BS. Bye-bye. Well, thanks for being here. Have a good night. God bless you. And I'm getting bit by bugs. Dave says, what about Obama? Loss of energy there, but I bet you hated him. I don't hate him. I never hated any president, Dave, and thank you for your comment. Barack Obama um, was a motivator. Stay with me, Dave. I didn't support him. Don't hate him. He did some good things. Wasn't as bad as Biden. But to get to your point, I can understand him. Does everybody with me on this stuff? Pull away politics. I can understand Barack Obama. Whether he was a bullshitter or not, he was clear. For me, he was like an attorney, but he was clear. I can understand him. I can get what he was trying to, say. So, yeah, he wasn't like Biden and old and kind of like not doing well. Now, George Bush, he just wasn't a good talker. He just couldn't speak. And I think what happened to George Bush is not a good president either. Voted for him. That he couldn't speak. I think his problem was he spoke from the heart. And when you're a president, you got to be very careful. And they tried to help him speak. And he just didn't do it. Now, I'm not saying he was the worst president. He's not a Biden. But he wasn't a good speaker. He kind of put me to sleep at times. I got to be honest. Liked him. Did some good things. When he wasn't drinking. I want to be honest. But just wasn't a spark for me. Why'd you vote for him? But anyhow, that's where we're at. Now the old man, different story. All right, let's continue. Yeah, I'm separating the politics on speaking. All right, we got 165 in the chat, 70 likes. Thank you so very much for being here. We're going to go live for a little bit longer, and then I got to get ready. I think it was Bill Clinton, Dave. You think Biden was the worst president we've had? Yeah, no hesitation. By far. By far. And, then people say Jimmy Carter. Probably. I have to agree with most people on that. If you want to put another one in there. In our lifetime, I guess I'm going to say George Bush. I know. Here's my mega. And then Barack Obama. Right there, both of them. Right there, back to back there. Both of them in our lifetime. Nixon was pretty bad. Eisenhower was really good. Nixon was pretty bad. Kyrock, probably tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow's Thursday, yes. I won't be here, but I will be live. Friday's a question mark. Thursday for sure. God willing. Thank you, Kyrock. Appreciate you. Thank you, yep. I think JD has a good chance, absolutely. What's up, Pat? Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate it. We will. I hear you, Terry. Lawrence, welcome in, Lawrence. Washington. Love your name. That's your opinion, Lawrence. Welcome in. God bless you. Appreciate your comment. Yes. Me too, Debbie. The thing about Trump is, guys, is this. We've never had a president put his pants on like we do. He is speaking everything that we've been wanting for many, many years. He is doing. He's doing stuff that we always wanted. From Democrats and Republicans. There's a few who got kind of close. Reagan, Clinton, Bush Sr. maybe. We can name some other ones, way back. Eisenhower, of course, the great George Washington. Abraham Lincoln, greatness. But most recently times, let's go back 25 years. He's like us, cussing. Now, I saying the F word, I didn't like it at first. I know women didn't. I'm like, he's like us. He's like us. He's fighting. Yes, he's fumbled the Epstein. I've called him out, but he's one of us. He's trying. He's trying. Ozzy's still here. He's trying to do. Is he perfect? No. No. He gets shot. People still think that was all made up. And boom, with that, just ready to go. Where's my shoes at? He's like one of us. He's a blue collar man. Just a lot of money. Who's smart. Turn down the mob. People say, oh, he's cahoots with the mob. 100,000 no cahoots. None of that. He took photos with him. We had photos with Epstein before he knew what that. He's just the people's man, who's not perfect. But he's fighting for us each and every day. Closing the borders. Taking out the nukes so we don't have any kind of nuclear attack this year, next year, or 20 years from now when, 30 years from now when most of us aren't here. Whatever. Fighting for our grandkids, Fighting for the flag now on my title tonight. Crime. Pushing crime. Nobody wants crime. Nancy Pelosi don't even want crime. Look what happened to her husband. That wasn't right. Nobody wants crime. He's doing a lot of stuff good. When he slows down, in my opinion, he sometimes goes a little fast. I know a lot of you want it, but when he just calms down a little bit, slows it down, goes in fourth gear, not in fifth gear, man. So, Jason, how are you? Blue collar. Think about it. He's just, made some good business moves. God bless him. And yes, he went bankrupt. Referring to Ozzy's message. Blue collar, yeah. He was so good with Mike Tyson, trying to help Mike Tyson out. He knew there was problems. A lot of people say, oh, yeah, sure he was backing up Mike Tyson. He was all about Mike Tyson because he was making the money at Trump in Atlantic City. No, he was trying to help him out, trying to be a role model. He's a fighter. He'll walk in here and shake all our hands. Loves the YMCA, loves the gay community. He doesn't really have a problem with transgender either. People mistake that. He just doesn't want it in the sports. It's just not fair, But yeah, again, he's not perfect. Not at all. I've called him out. Mustang Mike, what's happening? What's up, Pennsylvania? Amish country. Pittsburgh, Philly. Reading. Yeah, he has, Kyra. Thank you for putting in Dana White. Yeah. He's a guy who would walk in if we were all together, like 177 of us, whether you support him or not, and you were nice to him, like not kissing his ass, but like, hey, how are you? And, he would like pick your brain, try to help you. He probably would pick one of us. There's 120 of us in here right now. He'd probably pick two of us to go in the White House. He felt good vibes that you were going to do something good for the country. That's what he is. And then he'd fire us if we didn't do good. I can go on, but. And I like the burning the flag situation. Give you 1 year. And you'll learn not to burn the flag ever again. I don't know. Moxie, thank you for your comment. I disagree. Let me read it again. I think I disagree with that, though. Trump only picks people who say good things about him and say yes to everything. I don't agree 100% on that. Well, thank you for your comment. Oh, thank you. How come there's all these flies, Maribel? Oh, you just got, thank you. Where's the bird? No, the ocean. Oh. My notepad to keep notes. So you're bothering Lemon J too much. My notepad. Biden will let you in if you had some white powder. Or ice cream. Or, Ozzy, a bag of potato chips. He likes barbecue. I like barbecue too. If you had chips, he'd let you in barbecue. He would let you in some ice cream. He likes ice cream. God bless him. Mr. Crosby, Ozzy Crosby, what's happening? Thank you for that membership. Oh, thank you, Lemon Jag. Yeah. No, I like to keep some notes sometimes because I forget things, you know. Hey, David, how are you?
I put it hard, so I don't put it hard.
Where's the Jeep?
It's in the driveway.
Salt and vinegar. Okay. Yeah. Amen, Terry. We're talking about the burning the flag.
Who burned the flag?
That Army veteran did. And people are burning. Trump says you go to jail. 1 year.
Good.
Good. She got 1 year or 2 years? 2. She says 2. 2 years. My wife says. Even the dog agrees over. Terry says 2 years. I hear you, Jay. Ozzy, how you been? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 71 likes, guys. Let's try to get 100 likes in here tonight. Oh, Max, yeah, he's blue collar. Absolutely. He'll call him out once in a while, Ozzy. Trump, he'll say, he agreed with his dad. He fumbled it again. But yeah, blue collar. I hear you, Connor. I see you, Marcos. I put you on timeout, did I? I don't think so. Did I hit you on timeout? I've only touched that screen 2 times. I had a... Okay, you asked about the Epstein, Connor, there 5 times. So if somebody put you on timeout, I'm just saying, when YouTube recognize 3, 4 times, all right? So just... No, I didn't touch it, Maribel. I didn't touch it. Fabian, what's happening, Fabian? High five, fist bump, brother. Always good to see you, my friend. Make sure you check out Fabian and his deal over there. Fishing. Music. What about Epstein and Trump? I've talked about it so many times. Go back to some of the lives. All my lives are up there. You can check them out. Cool Cat, Renee, why are you pissing me off? I don't know, Cool Cat. But you're still on here, so you must be getting pissed off. You must like it. Meanwhile, I'm getting eaten up by flies tonight, Fabian. Hey, Jason, how are you? I appreciate everybody being here tonight on this Thursday. Once again, like and subscribe. We'll stay live a little longer. We've been on an hour and a half. Today's topic, we're talking about, of course, that tragedy in the Catholics and gunning down two kids losing their life on the first day of school, mass, and another crazy person. But also burning the flag. We've been discussing that on and off with other things. And Donald Trump. Appreciate each and every one of you for the donations, support, and likes. Make sure you check out your other YouTube channels. Hit them a like if you enjoy the content. And that's what we're doing on this Wednesday. Have all your notifications set for tomorrow. I will be live, but not here at this location, but in a little cooler place in Reno. Carson City, to be exact. As my wife corrected me. Listening to me in the background. May he rest in peace, ABC123. It was a good judge, a funny judge. Good energy. We talked about energy. He had a lot of energy. He was a judge, Capriel, who felt for people and respected, like to hear them and didn't want to just put them in jail for tickets and pay them with these big fines and payment plans. He was good. He was good people. Oh, was there 3 deaths now? Or 3 shootings? 3 shootings? 3 deaths, 2 deaths, 17 people injured in this mass shooting once again in America, United States. Great question. So, if you want to stop it, I've talked about this an hour ago. But for those who are coming in, I'll make this quick. We already had a subscriber on here named Todd. Shout out to Todd. I don't know if Todd's on here. There's many people, retired veterans, God bless our veterans, and retired police force that would do it for absolutely free. And we just get incentives like no state taxes in an event, God forbid something happened, to take care of their funeral expenses and take care of their family. And maybe give them a bonus here and there, whatever. To have at some of these schools, not all schools, because there's schools in certain areas in Montana, in other areas that don't need it, but have the doors locked, have, in my opinion, a retired, have them on a break, have 2 male or female veterans who have experience and weapons, lock the doors, would work. People say metal detectors, maybe, but locking the doors, locks, and somebody with experience would do it for absolutely nothing. That's what we need. That would cut back. Now, will that help 100%? No. But would it help 80%? Yeah. That would solve a lot of the school shootings, in my opinion, would stop a lot of the churches on all the religions, and would help out maybe on sports events too, things like that. Ardell, I'm glad you made it tonight. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for your comments on those shorts and supporting this channel, Ardell. Shout out to Ardell. It's common sense. I mean, that's how you stop some of it, most of it. Things could still happen, obvious, right? Distractions, a lock not being on the door, but locking those doors and having experience should help. I would say 85%. No. Thank you, Lemon J. Appreciate you. We got 78, 79 likes, 78. Had a good crowd in here tonight once again. I think it was an interesting topic on the flag burning, and of course also talking about the shooting that we're just talking about now. I agree, Jay. I agree with you on that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guess Who was a good band. Guess Who? American Woman. But I hear your comment. Flag burning isn't illegal. Flag burning isn't illegal. Well, guess what? Trump has now said, executive order, 1 year, behind bars, no cigars, burnt toast, old oatmeal. Guarantee you won't burn another flag. That's, you know what? Thank you. U.S. Citizen Channel. First of all, if you have a YouTube channel, support that channel. Burning things in the public is arson. Whoa. 2 high fives, fist bumps. That's right. Absolutely. Thank you so much for putting that in there. It's arson. So. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Great comment there at the end. Wow, what a way to close it up. It's arson, yeah. Start a fire, for the exception of fireworks on 4th of July, where the states are legalized, is arson. And you go to jail. So great comment. So. Hey, Lon, how are you? Dizzy, what's happening? Yeah. Doing well, Dizzy. I'm smoking a Camacho, Ecuador. Not bad. Almost done. Off to Carson City, Reno a little bit of Tahoe for the Labor Day weekend and go see my stepdaughter. Hope you're doing well, Dizzy. Hope you're enjoying a cigar here and there and enjoying life. Thank you, Fabian, for being here. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for being here on this Wednesday. Appreciate each and every one of you, all your support, all your memberships. Like and subscribe. Check out your other YouTube channels after this if you enjoy the content. Then support them with a like and subscribe. Good, Dizzy. Very good. Always good to see you. Always good to see you as well, Debbie. Thank you, all new subscribers. Yep. ABC 123. Thank you for being here once again. All right. Ozzy, I want you to take care. Prayers are with your family and your mom. Hope she's doing well. Paylon, always great to see you. Terry, Bama Girl, have a good night. Lemon J, thank you so much. Janine. Oh, you made it, Ardell. I mean, it's at the end, but you made it. Yeah, I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works sometimes. Who gets it first, who doesn't. We had a pretty good live tonight. We raised a little bit of money here for the homeless. So that was good. Thank you, Ozzy. Appreciate you. I'll read this message here. President Trump's doing a good job. I think so. To that subscriber. I think so. And then, of course, somebody said President Trump will end this country. Well, with that said, hey, welcome everybody. Everybody has their own opinion. I appreciate all comments. Just no hate when you're coming back to this channel on any of the presidents. I mean, it's common sense, right? Our prayers and thoughts are with those who, families there in that church in Minneapolis there with the school shooting, a tragedy. Hard. You know, you send your kids off to school, Catholic school, whatever it might be, and they're not coming home. And many injured, and a lot witnessed this thing. But again, so much hate, and the world's still upside down. Enjoy your life. Can't live in fear. Be productive. Enjoy your family. Enjoy yourself and your grandkids. And that's all we can do, guys. God bless America. And I'll see you on the next live. I will be live somewhere out there in Carson City. Probably around this time, maybe a little earlier tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Take care. God bless. And God bless the American flag. And God bless Donald Trump. And each and every one of you. Take care. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to say goodnight to everybody. I try to do that every live. Just give you guys 30 seconds to say goodnight to everyone on here. All right. All right, guys. Kyrox, take care, guys. I always like to give you guys just a few seconds of good night to each other. Take care.